Alright. So I was talking about some vegan shit. But I'm like, yo, I should probably talk about that shit while I'm making some goddamn vegan food, yo. But I ain't feel like it. But I'm about to get my black ass up now, yo. Go make some vegan food, yo. See, before I was gonna make the vegan food, like, yo, this what I'm making, and blah, 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 blah. And y'all need to do this shit too. But I was like, I don't feel like it, yo. But yeah, I'm about to do it now. So, this video right here is gonna be about the Bobo locks. The Bobo Ashanti set of the Rastafarians. What the fuck is a Bobo? That's a good question. I would like to know too, what the fuck is a Bobo? Cause when motherfuckers mention that shit to me, yo, I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. I said, what the fuck is that? He was like, yo, you a Bobo? What the fuck is that, dog? He like a Bobo lock. I said, what the fuck is that? Just because you add the word lock to it, that don't make it make sense to me, dog. What the fuck are you talking about? He was like, oh, it's three different kind. Well, I don't know if he said three different kind or not, because I don't even fucking remember. But he was like, well, it's different. It's different Rastafarians. The one Rastafarians, they keep their hair wrapped up. They don't go out without their hair not being covered. I was like, all right, okay. And you said you keeping your hair wrapped up. So I'm asking you if you're a Bobo lock. I said, oh, okay, all right, okay. That makes sense. Well, obviously the answer is fucking hell no, because I didn't even know what the fuck you were talking about at first. So that lets you know right there, but that is interesting. I had to look into it. I don't think I looked into that shit right then and there when he said this shit, yo. I think I actually forgot what the fuck he said. And just, once I forgot that one time, that's it. Ain't no going back unless I get lucky and just happen to fucking remember. I talked to Dr. Russell a lot. She's Jamaican and shit. I asked her. She didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. So I'm like, alright, cool. I'll look the shit up, yo. I'll do my own research and I'll find out what the fuck it is. I found out what the fuck it is. It's the Bobo Ashanti set of Rastafari. They had three different mansions of Rastafarians. And this is the strictest set. Now, the reason why he even asked me that question is because I started keeping my head covered. I never leave out the house with my head uncovered. Something has to be on my head. Now, I don't grow locks. I normally keep a hair cut and shit. However, I always cover that shit the fuck back up. Literally, as soon as I get out before I even get out the fucking chair and shit, I normally got my shit covered already. I normally throw my hat right back on, or if it's either a regular hat or a scully, I normally throw that shit right back on ASAP. Inside the house, I take it off, but out as soon as I leave outside this house, something is on my goddamn head all the time, yo. I always wear some kind of crown on my head all the fucking time, yo. Now, why I started doing that is because that's part of my spirituality. Spirituality is an individual thing. Everybody has their own path to get to where the fuck they trying to get to. This is my fucking path. So this is why I decided to start doing that, wearing a crown on my head, keeping my head covered. Other people have their own fucking thing, whatever. Do I take the shit off when I'm playing like sports or something? I don't fucking know, because I haven't played any fucking sports. So, I don't fucking know. Would I play sports with this shit? I probably wouldn't play sports. Like, if I got on a Scully, I will fucking play sports in my fucking Scully and shit. I have done it before. So why the fuck stop now? But if, like, let's say I had a cap on, and I'm like, yo, this shit probably fuck around, fly off or some shit, then I probably won't even play the fucking sports. Like, no, I'm good, dog. Plus, I broke my neck and I was in a coma, so I'm not really big on sports anymore to begin with. Like, playing the shit myself, like, that's a young man game. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm too busy out here trying to fuck something. Or fuck something up. That's it. That's all. I ain't about nothing. I ain't about nothing else, yo. That's the only action I'm about, boss. I'm about that action, boss. I'm about that action, and that's it. I ain't about nothing else. We had a pickup game. Alright, pick somebody else up, motherfucker. What you telling me for? Now, the Bobos. The Bobo Ashanti set. The House of Bobo. Or sometimes the Bobo Kingdom, but normally it's the House of Bobo. I respect them because they live by a certain standard. I respect people to live by standards. I don't respect religions, but again, I said this shit before. I don't respect religions, but I respect religious people because the fact that they live by a certain standard. If you're a religious individual and you live by that standard, I respect that. If you're a religious motherfucker, you always saying Jesus Christ, oh my God, all this other bullshit, but you don't live on nothing, you don't stand on nothing, I don't respect that shit. There's a whole lot of motherfucking fake ass Christians out here, yo, that don't know shit about the fucking Bible, haven't read that shit day in their fucking life. There's a couple motherfuckers that read the Bible every fucking day, but they don't live by none of that shit. If you live by a certain standard, even if you live by a standard in the Bible, which I don't respect the Bible for a lot of things, but it is a good book of faith, because that's what that book is a book of faith to influence your faith, to strengthen your faith. It's a faith book. So if you want to use that shit to structure your faith, strengthen your faith, influence your faith, then by all means, that's literally what that shit is there for. But if you want to use that shit as a history book, no. If you want to use that shit as any other thing other than what it's used for, which is your fucking faith, then you fucking up. You're fucking up. And I respect it as that and that solely. It's not a goddamn history book. It's not a goddamn science book. It's not a book on culture. It's not a book on none of that other goofy ass shit that people be trying to use it for. It's not a fucking a cookbook or health book. It ain't none of that goofy ass shit. It is a fucking book of allegories designed to strengthen your fucking faith, and that is it. Galatians chapter 4, verse 22 to 24. All that shit is a fucking allegory, yo. And am I saying the verse wrong? I don't know. Perhaps, but I highly doubt it. I mean, I haven't read that goofy ass book in a long time, but I'm sure that's the proper verse. But, don't take my word for it, yo. Do your own goddamn research. I would start with Dr. Ray Higgins, which I will probably actually post the video of that fucking scripture, of him saying that exact scripture, to make sure I'm not saying this shit wrong. I believe it's 420? So I believe it's 422 to 424. Somebody was spoken on that 420 in order to write that shit. But it's Galatians chapter 4, verse 22 to 24. The Bobo Ashanti set, they are a religious group. They believe in Christianity wholeheartedly. That's where we fucking defer. I don't believe in Christianity whatsoever. So they living their life according to some bullshit, to me, my opinion, not theirs. So I'm like, nah, y'all living your life culturally. Y'all culture, because culture is way more important than religion. Y'all culture, I respect y'all culture, and y'all doing the right thing as far as y'all culture. But y'all religion, nah, that shit is ass. If you say, yo, we are strict vegetarians, we're strict vegans, I could respect that. You say, yo, we move accordingly to this and to that, I could respect that. We fast at this time and at this time, I could respect that. That is literally what the what you call that shit, yo? The Nation of Islam started as. Literally what they started as. And they started before y'all. They started doing that same shit when they made that book on how to eat. They was saying the same shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all on to some shit. Anything that's on liberation of black people, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I'm for that shit. Do your thing, bro. So, that's what the fuck it was, yo. Damn, yo. I should have peeled this shit off. Real shit got hard. Man, this shit feel like it's like stuck on there or something. I bought this vegetarian meat, yo. This is a vegetarian turkey. And then I got the vegetarian ham right here. And then I'm making the vegetarian turkey and ham. I'm throwing that shit in a fucking pot with the damn, this shit crispy as shit. I put this shit in too long. Shit. I'm throwing this shit in a pot with the macaroni and cheese. It's butternut squash, macaroni and cheese. I'm making butternut squash, macaroni and cheese. Yeah, yo. This shit right here. I could put these at the bottom because they hard. I'll put those at the bottom. I'll put these. At the top. I'm just trying to get this shit together. Yo. So I could throw this shit back in there. Air dry, air fry. But yeah, man. So the Bobo locks. I mean, they call themselves Bobo Dread. But I think dread is a word that people try to use, you know, a negative word. Just like the N-word. Like, people try to make it positive, but nah. The N-word is positive. I did a video on that shit. I don't know, I think that shit might get posted before this shit. But people don't know what the fuck the N-word is. They don't know what the fuck they're saying. They're pronouncing it wrong. The N-word, the original N-word, meant God. But it's called Nger. People are not, if you're not pronouncing it properly, they don't call me shit. That's all. Make it real easy. If you're not gonna do it right, like they say on the 5 Heartbeats, if you ain't gonna do it right, yo, don't do it at all, yo. Damn, yo. I should make some more ham. So, how the fuck I'm gonna break this shit up, yo? Cause this shit is hard as a bitch. The Bobo locks are Rastafarians. A lot of Rastafarians, matter of fact, technically all Rastafarians trace their lineage back to Africa. A lot of Jamaicans are naturally African. Like, really African for real. A lot of black people are not African. We were taught that goofy ass shit, but we're actually not. Patois, that is a type of Creole. Because it was different tribes and shit. Cause they in the West Indies. A lot of the fucking slaves that came from Africa traveled to the West Indies, and that's it. Most of them slaves never made it to America. So the fucking story about slaves in America is not true. You don't gotta take my word for it. Do your own research. I would suggest starting with Dan Calloway. Go to your Library of Congress. Pull up some real shit. Pull up the Dred Scott case. What's the Native American one? I forgot that shit. I used to remember that shit on top of my head. I forgot that shit. But it's nighttime. I'm a little sleepy. I'll post that case as well. If you're black, you get no rights. If you're an Indian, you get no rights. Motherfuckers was living with Native Americans and they couldn't find them at first because they blended in. How can they blend in? Because all the Native Americans were black and they look black. You could look at old pictures and see what the fuck they look like. They don't have no goddamn picture of Jesus, but y'all know what the fuck Jesus looked like. But these motherfuckers was in the 1800s. And y'all know what the fuck they look like. But y'all got pictures of people from BC. They ain't got no cameras in BC. Fuck, you know what they look like. They got drawings and reenactments. Okay, cool. So what the fuck they got for people that's born in 1800s, 1900s? Most black people have Native in their family. But no shit, don't take my word for it. Ask Waka Flocka. Oh, he's a rapper. What does he know? Obviously, one of your dumb ass. Bougie Banton was on the Breakfast Club. He did an interview in the Breakfast Club recently. He talked about some shit that made motherfuckers think. What he talked about, Nori got that shit wrong. I'm like, damn, Nori, you fucking up. Nori said, yeah, you give props to Afrobeats because Afrobeats give props to reggae. He like, do I? His ass like, shit, do you? I thought you did, my bad. He was like, no, I don't. They don't get, I say the complete opposite. They don't give no props to fucking reggae. If y'all want to make y'all money, make y'all fucking money, dog. But, yeah, yo. Motherfuckers do this shit for way more than fucking money, yo. He was like, how many Afro beats can you think of a song that talk about liberation of Africa? Can you think of an Afrobeat song that talk about the liberation of Africa? All the shit that they got going on right now, they don't talk about none of that shit. They don't talk about no political shit at all in those Afrobeats. Burna Boy saying black people ain't got no culture. Yeah, we got culture, but a lot of our culture got hijacked and shit by these fake ass motherfucking white people and shit, trying to push rap culture and say that's our culture. That's not our culture. That's their culture. They put black people in cosplay and they make it seem like that's our culture. That's not our fucking culture, y'all. Rap started as our culture because it was political commentary. Fuck the police, all of that kind of shit. Political commentary. There is no political commentary out this bitch right now, yo. These motherfuckers ain't talking about shit. All rap music, which I'm gonna do a whole video on, but all rap music is just a big ass commercial. And that's what he was saying. Like, we, people that really, do reggae, we talk about Africa and the liberation of Africa more than they do. And they supposed to be Africans. They out here making Afro beats. They supposed to be African. But obviously that's not the fucking case. So he broke that shit down. That shit was deep. But he not Bobo Lock. I thought he was, because he kept his hair wrapped a lot. But I'm like, nah, looking at his old shit, he don't got his hair wrapped, yo. Mad Sizzler, he keep his shit. He a Bobo Lock. Capleton, he a Bobo Lock. He stay with his shit wrapped up. Bobo Locks, you can tell them from other people because they normally wear a robe and they normally always have their hair wrapped up. Always. So I'm like, shit. I agree with some of what y'all doing, but not all of it. Like, even shit, I had to go to court a couple of times. I go to court hella times with my shit on, yo. I don't take my shit the fuck off, yo. Why would I take my shit off for court? Like, you study common law. Like, I'm a man, yo. I'm a man. So I don't take my shit off for nobody, yo. Like, if I have to take my shit off, then that's probably some place that I don't need to be, yo. I would get the fuck up and leave. Oh, you gotta take your shit off. Well, all right, well, this not the place for me, yo. Y'all have fun, yo. Y'all be good. I'm gone. I didn't realize I had that right there. So yeah, I would suggest that people look into the Bobos and shit. They stay to themselves and shit. They don't fuck with too many of the outside world. Cause the outside world is, Babylon. They don't fuck with Babylon. They don't fuck with too much nothing but themselves. Um, they have a separation. The men and the women are separated as well. Which, if you dumb enough to not respect that shit, that's just on you, yo. Everybody don't do shit the same fucking way. So you should respect everybody walk of fucking life, no matter what the fuck it is, yo. You don't have to agree with it to respect it. I agree with everybody goofy ass thing. Like, to be honest, they try to push acceptance on the people nowadays and shit. Now you gotta accept gay shit, and you gotta accept all of this other goofy ass shit that come along with it. And to be honest, I never disrespected that shit. But the last thing that motherfuckers gonna do is push me to do some shit. I'm an independent thinker, like I said before. You're not gonna push me to accept some shit. The fact that you pushing me, now I don't wanna accept the shit. Cause you pushing me to. Cause before I accepted everything. Cause I don't give a fuck enough. I would have to give a fuck enough to have a problem with this shit. And I don't give a fuck enough to have a problem with nothing because I don't even know what the fuck it is. Like with the Bobo locks. I don't even know what the fuck it is to have a problem with it. So I don't even give a fuck. Like, good luck. I don't give a fuck. Good luck with y'all. Oh, I'm a so-and-so. I don't give a fuck. Good luck with that shit. Motherfuckers will say I'm a cis something. All right, whatever, yo. What the fuck you telling me? I ain't even ask you, dog. I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask you. When I ask questions, then you can answer them bitches. But motherfuckers don't answer my questions, so I don't want to hear no shit about nothing. Leave me the fuck alone, dog. And then here we go. People telling me shit. I didn't ask you. Don't tell me shit. Motherfucker. But then motherfuckers will tell you, oh, you a cis something. No, the fuck I'm not, you bitch ass motherfucker. Watch your mouth. Now people trying to put you in a trick bag and name that trick bag that they trying to put you in. No, motherfucker, no. If you want to live your life and be whatever the fuck you want to be, good luck, dog. Be in the army, y'all. I don't give a fuck. But don't point the finger and tell me that I'm some shit. Motherfucker, no. The fuck I'm not. But that is my introduction into the Bobo lock and shit, yo. Because around that time, I already was following Dr. Sabi. So I was already eating plant-based food and shit, yo. And that's around the time I always kept my head covered on purpose. Like, I even mentioned that shit, like why I do that shit and all of that. And that's when motherfuckers listening and asked me, "Oh, yo, Bobo?" I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, cuz. But I respect them, yo. Anything to get you closer to your God and living your life righteous, I respect and I fuck with. Everybody should live their life righteous. Whatever you believe righteous is, hopefully that is in accordance with everybody else. If it's not, it will be 85% of the time. So even if y'all distinguish a little bit, 85% of it will be on the right path with everybody else because we all are the same and we all do the same shit. Our shit literally comes out the same fucking hole. We all do the same shit. Motherfuckers always want to be divided and distinguished between the shit. Stop doing that goofy ass shit. So I am not a fucking Bobo, but I respect the game, yo. Do your thing, motherfucker. Fuck it. Do your thing. But that'll go into my other video I was gonna make and shit, yo. About me being religious. I used to be very, very religious. Like most fucking black people are. But I'll go into that in a second. I'm gone.